Welcome back to our second part of Repo, Rethink Politics, where we jump into Grammy politics as well as predictions of the upcoming elections and our shutdown. Before we get out of here, I
don't have predictions.
No. We're not doing predictions. That's kind of fucked us up because just too much going on, man.
Yeah.
So on the side,
no, we can predict.
Huh?
You can predict. You can predict the shutdown, February 8th, if we wanted to do that. But,
yeah.
Whether or not it's.
I predict it's not going to be a shutdown. I predict that the Democrats is going to fucking fold like lawn chairs. They're just going to be like, pack it up. The sun is down. Let's just go back to work. Straight.
You know what? I mean,
great.
You know what? Okay, I got a prediction in. I think we're gonna see the Democrat version of the Tea Party rise. They're gonna say, you know what? Are you tired of corrupt Democrats?
Yeah.
Are you tired of these conservative Democrats? Elect me so I can fuck shit up in Washington.
So maybe that's a good thing. Then. Maybe okay. So it's a good thing either way, right? So one is the short term if they actually do shut it down. But then they push it, not no 3-day weekend shutdown. I'm talking like they push it for a week. Then it's like, okay, all right, now they're listening. The Democrats are taking a turn. But if they don't do the shutdown, then it's like, all right, fuck them. It's time to clean house for the Democrats. Versus clean house in general, it's well, actually, everybody.
Yeah, because it's going to be the Republican side as well. But
right,
everybody
because they're not representing us.
Yeah,
they're just not. They say they are.
It's exactly what happened on the other side. Yeah,
exactly. So now I wanted to ask y'all: did y'all see the Grammys?
Yeah,
some, not all, very little.
I didn't see it all either. But here's a perspective that's just been continuously being said over the last couple of years. But now it was two-pronged. One, with the amount of hip-hop and rap artists in the top nominations, they did not win. Females who had great releases did not either be nominated or actually won.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They're saying, we have to put them in, but we can't let rap be what it is, which bothers me because Kendrick Lamar's album is fucking amazing. You can't take anything. I love Bruno Mars. He's just fun, but it's not creative. It's just a fun fucking album. That's it. But talking about creative and substance and things that went on, Kendrick Lamar killed him. Even Jay-Z had some substance in his shit. I hate the production in the album. The production on it was the worst. But he had plenty substance in there. And he just sat there looking really sad, bro. Really fucking sad. And old girl just put her hat down and was like, I don't even want to see this shit, but I got to sit here.
I'm talking about Beyonce put her hat down?
She was like, with that big ass hat on, and she was kind of like, look, I don't even want to see this shit.
Yeah, I didn't see the end, so I saw Twitter went crazy when Bruno Mars won, and then who else was in there? It was Kendrick Lamar, it was Jay-Z,
Donald Glover,
and who else?
And then that Spanish group,
Despacito, that joint.
Yeah.
You know what? I wasn't super invested just because I was okay with who was in the category. Yeah. You know what I mean? I was like, at least in the past couple of years, people wasn't even getting the nominations they deserve. You know what I'm saying? It's just some bullshit.
We got to start winning them
it's
things.
Not, it's not being proud that we've been nominated. We got to win them motherfuckers.
Well, and I'm saying in this point, at least it was basically all rap and hit or R&B. True. You know what I'm saying? I think SZA was included, so I was like, okay.
She was nominated all the time.
A couple of them, she was.
Yeah,
and her album is good. Her album is
I really
enjoyed her album.
Yeah, she made the song for the side chick anthem. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Girlfriend, I think.
Yeah, on a weekend hoe.
Yeah, weekend hoe.
I was like, oh wow.
Weekend hoe, I love that. Why you keep playing that? It's popular, just.
So I got to be honest. In this particular case, I wasn't super invested just because. I mean, I never been like an award show type dude, and it's like, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Jay-Z's album, it was, to your point, Mike, it was dope, but at the same time, it's kind of like if Jay-Z had the content with Bruno Mars production with the funk, and you know what I'm saying? It'd be you could dance and all that. That'd be dope.
Yeah. Then you'd be like, wow, what a fucking album he released,
Yeah, but that said though, I saw like a little GIF on like a post online, and it was like, the world be crazy, with Trump and all that going on. You'd be like, damn. Then that new Bruno Mars come out. Then everybody was just start dancing, and it was like, Bruno Mars, Bruno Mars, did you hear that new one? Yeah. 24 karat. Go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
he's got feel good music. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's perfecting that formula of just jams. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's using the old school way of doing. He said it at the end when he was actually getting his last awards. He said when he was 15, he was doing all the songs like the Jimmy Jams, the Babyface, all of those. He was doing them because those were the songs that people loved to hear and felt good about. And he continued on with that. That's why when you hear it, it's almost like an old feel to it. But it's
absolutely.
But it gives you a upbeat, like, wow.
It's new old shit.
Yeah, it's new old shit. Yeah.
But I love Donald Glover's Redbone. I think that song is just, this shit came out of nowhere,
and it was unique, out of him. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for his body of work. So it was like, new old shit. Because it was like the old feel, but new shit.
Like some old Rick James type crazy shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that era. So I was just, it was black enough for me not to.
So I agree with E though, because I'm a big movie fan too, and with the quality of movies that black people put out, besides the
it's not enough to get nominated for the Oscar.
To be nominated.
Yeah,
because there's quality shit that we put out, but yet they have a preference of what they want to hear. They want to see the Victorian English actors and movies, and that's what was winning when we have quality shit out.
So Bruno Mars is what you're saying. He represents another minority group.
He does, but there's a category within minorities that they still don't want to give the opportunity, which is
I think it's deeper than that. I think, and this is just my opinion, but I think straight up that the people that are voting, whoever it is, I don't know how it works, the judges or whoever. I don't think, and I'm just guessing. They're probably like white men, and they're probably they just regular casual listeners. That I wonder if the content's too deep sometimes, where they don't understand the difference. You got the feel good, the good artistic talent that Bruno Mars brings, and then you got Kendrick Lamar. I know his music is dope. I know the beat's crazy.
Yeah,
it's just, but it's too deep. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then of course he's going hard at the majority. You know what I'm saying? He's going at government. He's going at the billionaires. He's going at the police. Then it's like, it makes people uncomfortable, and then obviously some of those people are the judges, and you're gonna look at a few people. And
but they won on. He won on the other end. So when it came to rap and all that, he won all of those. He got all of those. But when it came to, hey, what is the best in the country or whatever, I can't allow you to have that part. So if you're gonna allow him to have this, but yet not that. So if I won on the R&B side and then won on the best album side, if I won on the rock side and won on the best album, why can't we still have the same thing with the rap?
Because Outkast not making new music. Outkast don't win that shit for some reason. They have a pass. They can win best rap and best album of the year and record of the year. just because.
But there's a difference. They don't go as hard as Kendrick does. They don't. They
not as militant.
so real. Yeah, but it's still real though. It's still like, look.
They're clever. They're more subtle with their lyrics. Yeah.
I like to use the word casual. Like they're just they're kind of a laid back. They hit them with the good rhythm, and it's kind of a feel good music. And then Kendrick doesn't have the feel good music for everybody.
Not for everybody.
It makes
no.
That's what I'm saying. Like the positivity, the feel good, I'm listening to it, and it's and I'm.
I'll say it like this.
My daughter and everything,
Yeah, you can't let your daughter.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
right. So if you a DJ at like a teenage girls party, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey DJ, put on that new Kendrick or Bruno. You're gonna play Bruno Mars, not Kendrick.
I gotta smack a nigga.
Bitch,
Kendrick. Make it look sexy.
Like whoa.
Yeah, no, like honestly, like my daughter, she's 3 now. She knows the words to the Bruno Mars songs.
Wow.
Like that's like you play it, she knows the words, and I'm like, it's like 2 songs, like 24K and the what's it like? I think
the 2 that he won for. Yeah. But because he makes it so you can sing it with him now. He makes it so simple to make you feel good and hook it enough that anybody can repeat that joint.
Mm-hmm. Change.
So, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He's good and he's deserving to win. But I still feel
but he doesn't represent. I see what you're saying. He's not uncomfortable. He's not pushing the envelope as much as you in terms of people who won.
People should win with a creativity who's pushed the envelope to say music should go higher.
That's probably the difference. Should you push the envelope? I mean, I like that.
But I think
I don't know.
I think life should be pushed. You know what I mean? Because the only way to get better is change. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're complacent when things go badly. To your point, you got Trump doing crazy shit, but yet let's just dance. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know. You kind of got to look at it like they do it.
I'm just saying.
I mean, football is a great example.
Yeah.
Everybody's, there's like a rape a year, a rape a season at least. A rape case, yeah.
I mean, you are right, though. You are right.
Well, I'm just saying, it's kind of like, and then how they treat Colin Kaepernick and this or that, but it's like, okay, do I just give that a pass and enjoy the entertainment value of football, or do you
gotta look at it?
Yeah.
Look at it as a product, though. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, and let's just be real, the majority in this country, they say that they look at football as a product, and they don't want their politics in it. They don't want to watch it and then cringe, and then and they just want to watch football. And maybe that's what it is now. Maybe the product is changing. I mean, you got these other rappers coming in looking like Skittles and shit, and they just like little Skittles and everything. They just out here, just looking ridiculous.
That's cool. I like that shit. Yeah.
I think
that's Migos. That's Migos. It's a fucking bag of Skittles, yo. That's who they are.
Yeah, but so I mean, I think what's going on is it's the same thing. I think the product is changing. I think what people want out of the product is they want to release. They want to just feel good, and maybe that's what's going on. Maybe our feel good is exactly what Jay-Z and Kendrick Lamar is, and then their feel good, I'm saying in air quotes, is Bruno Mars. You know what I'm saying? It's the other music that is the feel good that we like too, and we can recognize good art, but when there's a message in there, it's okay, let me change the station. Oh, okay, and then they're listening to Bruno Mars. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I think is kind of going on, but that's a little,
I mean, you looked at Kendrick was at the what was at the game, right? The
talking about college football halftime show
by himself. He didn't even have a dancers on the stage. He didn't have any. It was just all him and people repeating
the big ass coat,
and everybody repeating his lyrics. And there was shitloads of white people there. So when you saying that, you're probably exactly right. It's these older white guys who deals with a lot of these production companies and all of these distributors, and they got their ear. They don't have the people ear, because the people ear is, to what your point is, yeah, I love the dance, but this is what I'm listening to. I love this and when I'm in the mood, but this is what I live off, because
and there's always this disconnect, to me anyway. Every time I look at a movie, I may just swing by Rotten Tomatoes or whatever. The audience consistently rates shit higher than the critics. And to me, a movie that's dope, the critics just offer some bullshit, and then the audience this is a cool movie.
Like black movies.
So black movies, that's black folks give shit 10s. You kind of like, really? That was a fucking 10? Really?
Well, not Medea.
Love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
No, Medea is exempted.
And then white people rated high. What the fuck you talking about?
That doesn't count.
Right.
That
That's
doesn't
an exception, right?
Or a slave movie.
But I'm just, I'm just saying, there's always that disconnect too between the masses and the quote unquote critics, the curators, and it's like, what the fuck makes you a curator?
The fuck? Where's your criteria? What the fuck? Yeah.
I
mean,
I'm a professor at that. Yeah. I'm a professor of
and a minor in
University. Yeah, exactly. It's like, shut the fuck up and read your newspaper. Read the culture section.
Yeah.
Fuck out of my face. Yeah.
Back to the fuck out of here. Yeah. No, I wanted to bring that up because the politics and everything is just seeping over. The what's his name even got fucking kicked out. He stepped down. When? Because he's paying bitches.
The casino dude
and shit. But he's part of the Republican, I think, some kind of consortium that he gives major donations. But he's like one of the chairman people that's on there, and he had to step down from that.
Oh, R&D chairman. Yeah.
Well, shit. I wasn't surprised. We can't even add that in the predictions. Who's going to be next?
We just got to wait now. That's all you got to do. You just got to fucking wait because it's going to happen, and people are we just wait for the women to say, let me pull my evidence together. Got my evidence. Now I can show you.
Okay, I still have my semi prediction. The only silver lining from all these accusations is that I can this is logically thinking through. There has to be just people saying, you know what, we just got to make prostitution legal. I gotta freak off.
Wait a minute.
And I can't be assaulting women. So it's like, just pay for it. Just do a nice transaction. You know what I'm saying? Be weird. Do what you want to do. And I'm like,
it's not necessarily weird, because if it's an occupation.
It's part of the contract, part of the agreement. I'm into this
now. So
I'm into that. I got a plant. Yeah. Come there with a fern. I'm gonna just stand here and it's like, oh, okay.
Here I am. Yeah, it's just an odd
time.
Yeah, it's a really odd time, and it's really thanks to the guy that's sitting as the president. When he said he's grabbing pussies, but it was okay to have a guy who said that and just said it's locker room talk. But I'm the president. And you had people that you wanted to impeach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? So, it's just odd for me. Odd. Well, guys. Yeah, so we had some mediocre predictions other than reaffirming what's going to happen. We just got to wait on it.
I'll give I'll just say that I think that the shutdown's going to happen.
Really?
Oh, wait. I was right about something, though. A couple months ago, this was last year, 2017, I did predict the North Korea thing would would not boil over. It would calm down, just because there's no incentive for either side, in my opinion. And so far, that's been the case. So far.
So I find that interesting. Let's briefly talk through that. So is it true or is that propaganda that South Korea and North Korea are joining together in talks outside of the Olympics? Because when crazy
why
ass
not?
Lester Holt went over there and he was like, look how great this place is, and they was like, don't you know what a fucking setup is? They did this to bring you here and just make you think this shit is happening. Ain't nobody fucking skiing in goddamn North Korea. What the fuck is wrong with you, Lester Holt? And he was like, really? Fuck y'all. The next day's news, he didn't even fucking give him the time of day. I was like, I got you. Well, I got you, bro.
Well, everything I've read is that China's trying to take over now because the U.S. has been kind of backing out of all the, well, not even backing out. They're just not dependable anymore. And then China's jumping in, like taking over all the foreign international negotiations.
Oh.
I'm saying, do you blame them though?
No,
I mean, if you're China, wouldn't you do the same?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what they're trying to take over. They want to be the international power that is, they're trying to take over that void that the U.S. has right now.
Mm-hmm. Which is dangerous.
Yeah,
because
we don't.
Well, that and China versus India, I still think that's going to be from an international. That's going to come to a head at some point. From a resources perspective, they both have like 1 billion people. They're both trying to vie for economic growth. I mean, at some point, something's gonna happen.
So
I don't think
the one thing that I think is gonna happen, and you look out for that prediction, is when you start seeing China work with Pakistan.
Exactly, to undermine India. Yeah,
exactly. When you see that, then you know what's headed. And I think India will see that straight up, and they're gonna start getting a lot more aggressive. But
militarily,
when China starts, when China starts, you see this hand in hand with Pakistan. You better be careful because
you know what?
That fucking whole area is gonna be like totally.
Yep, I'm gonna invest in metals. What's used to make guns and jets? I'm investing in it
again, man. Warmonger, man.
That shit is gonna go up 800%.
That's some American shit.
It is.
He said that's some American shit.
Cowboy guns toting ass. Fuck out of here, yo. That's terrible, man. You say that shit all the time.
Look, so you gonna let the Wall Street guys make money? Fuck that. I'm getting a piece too.
You gonna get a piece? Yeah, there's 1,000 people died today and tomorrow, but shit, I'm about 500.
Look,
500%.
Silver lining. That's all I'm saying. Metals also used to do other shit.
Yeah, but you didn't start with that shit though.
I'm gonna invest in metals in general.
Yeah, okay.
Asterisk.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely.
Pending foreign relations.
So no, but I'm glad you gave that point in because China's like, look, we can't depend on these bitches because you got a crazy man in charge. So they probably talked to South Korea and said, y'all Koreans, why y'all letting these Americans come in and dictate what's going on?
Yep. Oh, and I didn't even think of that. What if China plays a Pacific unifier?
Yeah.
No, yeah. What if they play that unifier?
That's exactly
unify that part of the world, and then that's gonna pose a challenge to.
Russia.
It depends. It depends, right? So they partner with Russia. I would be curious just to see how Europe responds. How will the African Union get their shit together, and will they formulate a true?
China's in there too.
China's in there. China's in the Caribbean. They are in the Caribbean buying up shit.
I know, but the African Union could potentially,
man, it's so much.
That's going to be another 10 years down the road.
So much Chinese money in Africa is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Anyway, that's my prediction, but we'll see. We'll see where that goes.
Yeah.
All right, we snuck in some predictions.
Mm-hmm.
So. Excellent, guys. Rethink politics. Definitely wanted to get this in. There's just so much shit coming up. And, we just got to wait on the shutdown. Because once the shutdown occurs, I don't think it will. But, like you said, No, wait on yours. You said it will happen.
I think it's gonna happen, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how long it's gonna be because I think it'll happen, but I don't know.
Yeah, I just think I think he's gonna fold right before then. Said we came up with a great idea, and then you're gonna find out there wasn't no fucking great ideas. They just gave in. They just gonna talk this shit, and they said if you keep quiet, I'll give in.
Mm-hmm.
That's how weak they are, bro.
Yeah.
That's so weak.
They're not creative anymore.
They're
That's
not
why.
creative enough. They're Bruno Mars. They're gonna dance away and shit.
Man, shit. At least Bruno, man, I wouldn't even compare them to Bruno Mars. I would just say they're like. Say what?
No. I mean,
old
Bruno
YouTube.
got talent. Yeah, I mean, he's just,
Yeah, it's just I don't even have an analogy. They're just
Milk toast.
they're just they're whack. I don't know. Yeah, they're just
it's old school. That's all it is. It's old school. They need to bring in the new mind. It's some creative, like, I mean, that's a whole nother conversation. But we just
that's true. Yeah, basically. You know what? That's a great point. If you still listen, if you got your Elvis in your top 5 artists, get the fuck out of there. If you got Elvis, Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr.,
Tony Bennett up in that bitch.
Tony Bennett, they're great artists, but
come on. All right.
Yeah.
Rethink Politics. Oh, every other. See us on Sundays or Mondays or whenever we show up. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Peace.
Yep.